Chapter 13. Letter to Arboreal Manor, Surrey, England. Dated May 30th, 1889. Dearest Mother, it pains me to write to you with such dire news so soon after our last and most joyous of meetings. I had wished, as had Sherbert, to not involve you in our affairs regarding Dr. Morningstar's condition. However, it has reached a point at which your awareness is, in my opinion, necessary. The worst is as we feared, it seems. Jamie has, despite our efforts, become infected with the same ailment which threatens the life of Dr. Morningstar as we speak. We can only assume this is due to his long exposure to Dr. Morningstar in his current condition. I do not mean to alarm you with this news, and while I expect it may concern you greatly, you are, after all, our mother. I urge you not to fear. Dr. Quakeson and I grow closer to the development of a cure even as I write now, and I expect, or at the very least hope, that Jamie shall be cured well before this illness truly has a chance to threaten their health. Truthfully, it was in my intentions not to inform you of my sibling's condition at all, except a complication has arisen. As I am sure you are well aware after conversations during the meeting of the Fable Society, before he reached the debilitating stage, Dr. Morningstar was prone to intense periods of mania and volatile behavior. I fear that it is this stage Jimmy currently finds themselves victim to, and, in this state, they have fled from our care. While Dr. Quakeson is busy monitoring the streets of London for their whereabouts, I, alternatively, have an idea of where my sibling may be, and although it violates their trust within me, I feel the need to disclose it to you. My penchant for real estate is no secret. What has been kept concealed for some number of months now, however, is that Jamie has purchased one of my properties without your knowledge. Attached in this letter, you will find the address for a small cottage within the county of Surrey, where they have temporarily resided in passing for some time, and where I believe they have fled to now in their unwell state. I know that the missing of such a big step in Jamie's life, the purchasing of their own home, will come as a shock to you. I myself urged them to tell you of the event. However, it seems they, as usual, longed for a more solitary retreat, outside of your compassionate embrace. I do not mean to imply, of course, that they are ungrateful for the love you provide for us, merely that they felt the need to harbor this one island of isolation. In fact, I believe that apart from myself, no one is aware of their quiet home. Apart from you now, Mother. I would not be telling you this, betraying my beloved siblings' trust in me and risking your wrath at our secrecy if it were not urgent. Dr. Quakeson and I are unable to leave the laboratory now, not when we are this close to perfecting a cure for the disease. However, we also cannot responsibly allow Jamie to remain unattended in their current state. I urge you, no, beg of you, Mother, please, find Jamie. If you can persuade them, for I believe periods of clarity are common, if fleeting, bring them home to Arboreal Manor, where Sherbert and I can easily administer the cure. If such an arrangement is not possible, you must make sure that Jamie is not able to freely leave their cottage. The consequences of them interacting with, and consequently contaminating members of the public would be devastating. Whatever you do, whatever you deem necessary in the moment, be assured that it is necessary. Jamie's ownership and inhabiting of this cottage is not only damaging to their relationship with you, but could be astronomically devastating to the British people. Beyond anything else, for your own sake as well as theirs, I insist you must be careful around them. Treat them as they are, ill, infected, and quite possibly dangerous. Emotional instability, unfounded or incoherent reasoning, and worst of all, lashing out physically, are all possibilities which I implore you to be considerate of. In the case that they refuse the safety of Arboreal Manor, an unfortunately likely event, given they are not, I must assure you, of their right mind, Jamie must not be allowed to leave their cottage under any circumstances. I trust you, Mother, more than anyone, to do what is necessary to keep Jamie safe. With deepest love and condolences, your child, Easton.